This is actually a really good question. And if you're in this position right now, I want you to know it is possible to make the shift, but there are some things you'll need to understand going into it. If you're trying to enter the remote job market and you don't have experience in the field you want to target, you have a couple different options. And the best part depends on how closely your past experience connects to the new role. The first option is transferable skills. If you've used tools or done tasks that are similar to the ones required in the role you're now targeting, that can work in your favor. Let's say you've worked in customer service before, you've communicated with clients, used CRM tools, managed schedule. Those are skills that translate well into roles like virtual assistant, support specialist, or even remote operation roles at entry level. But the key here is alignment. The role needs to be close enough that your skills make sense in that new context. So if your background is in customer service and you're trying to apply for a remote bookkeeping role with no training, that's a much harder sell. Not because you're not smart enough, but because there's a knowledge gap that needs to be addressed. And that brings us to the second option, which is upskilling. This is where you actively learn the skills, tools, and industry language needed for the type of job you want. If you want to get into tech support, project coordination, or marketing, start by learning the basics. You can take an online course, some are free and some cost a few $100, and depending on the field, getting a certification can make a real difference. The truth is, if you're trying to pivot into a new industry, you're going to need to put in some time to learn it. But the good news is it's doable. You don't need a 4-year degree or 10 years of experience. You just need a plan, some guidance, and the willingness to follow through. A lot of people feel stuck because they want something different, but they're not sure how to move forward. And if that's you, I want to encourage you to start looking at your lack of experience as a wall and start seeing it as your starting point. You can pivot, you can learn, and you can land a remote job that moves your life forward. I hope that helped. Love y'all.